Foreman negative hears that. He steps to the front. He said, what did you say? You say, I said I woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. I'm not myself. I'm not a morning person.
All of the values of life that you could possibly want. Be serious about it. I promise you it's an easy price to pay. Anybody can pay it.
And you got a whole lot of stuff you're doing, but I love you enough that we're going to try to put you on 3. So this year I was like, yo, if he put you on 3, what would happen if you just did 1?
He says, you got it right away. He said, hey, the boss just woke up and said he's not a morning person. He's having a bad day today, and he ain't feeling himself. Let's get to work. The million factory workers start producing thoughts to justify what you just said. So now guess what? Man, I hate my alarm clock went off this morning. I got to get out here in this traffic. I would drive down here today. I don't even like these people on my job. I can't stand this car I'm finna get in this morning. Sure wish I had a new car, but I'm driving this ragged ass car. And on and on and on. And your day starts tumbling into what you ordered at the top of the day. You could wake up in the morning and you say, you know what? Today is gonna be a great day today.
The best advice I can give you is if I can do it, you can do it. Farm boy from Idaho, raised in obscurity. I changed my life, turned it upside down, turned it all around, found economics, found future, found promise, and if I can do it, you can do it. So, start setting your goals and see if you can't get a better excitement going for the things you want to accomplish for the future. One of the major reasons for setting goals is for what they make of you in achieving them. My teacher advised me when I first got started at age 25, he said, Jim, why don't you set a goal to become a millionaire? I'm here to help you. And he said, here's why. For what it will make of you to achieve it. I'm telling you that statement changed my life.
I expect something really good to happen for me today. Man, thank you, Lord, for waking me up this morning. He said, what did you say? You said, I said I'm having a great day today. I expect something good to happen today. Thank you, Lord, for waking me up. Foreman Positive turns around and goes, all right, let me have your attention. Steve's having a great day today. He's expecting some wonderful things to happen. And man, let's get it going. And they start manufacturing thoughts. Same brain. Man, I can't wait to go to work today. It may not be the job I want, but at least I got a job. I appreciate the fact that I don't have a car, but at least I can walk to the train. Man, this is going to be great today. That's how your mind works 24/7. It never turns off. You have got to change the way you think. It is the whole determining factor of where you go in life. We are all where we are today because we thought ourselves to this position.
Set the kind of goals that will make something of you to achieve them. He said, now, once you become a millionaire, what's important is not the money. It isn't important. He said, you could just give the money away. Now, I did better than that. I lost it all. By the time I was 31, I was a millionaire. By the time I was 33, I was broke. But when I lost all my money, guess what? I found out that the joke was right. What was valuable was not the money. What was valuable was what I became to earn the money. The skills I had, the knowledge I had about the marketplace, the values that I had going for me. They were more valuable than the money. Here's an important statement to remember. It's not what you get that makes you valuable. It's what you become. So part of the key here is to set the kind of goals that will make something of you. Don't set them too low, so that you don't have to grow and you don't have to read and you don't have to try and you don't have to stretch. Don't set them too low. And then don't sell out. Don't go for something that's going to cost you your virtue or cost you your values or sell out your principles.
I was always working around the clock, and at 6.5 years, I was so different than where I started. I had worked my way up. I was now the chief marketing officer of the company. They had given me 10% equity in the company. I was now on paper a multimillionaire. I had done what I set out to do. I was capable of things that I never would have believed that I could do. Running a team.
What would happen if I took all my... Okay, so the first thing I want you to do is that whatever you learn, use it. There's a reason why God gave it to you and wasn't for you to be smart. Whatever information you get today, make up in your mind 2 or 3 of the principles. You're actually going to use them, not go, wow. Does that make sense? Now, I need you to do me a favor. The deeper you are, I need you just to pray the whole time that you will humble yourself. Really, because some of y'all in here, you're like, I know everything already. You wouldn't be alive if you knew everything already. You'd be in heaven. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love when people be like, I'm perfect. Okay, why are you still here with me then? You shouldn't be down here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not perfect. Like, I'm struggling. So if you with me, you in the wrong arena. Like, you should be up there. They perfect. So apparently if they didn't invite you up there yet, you not what you think you are.
Building a website, online advertising, marketing, all things that I didn't know. I didn't even know when I started the difference between sales and marketing. I had no idea what the difference was. But here I was now, the chief marketing officer of a company that was winning awards, it was making money, standing in this beautiful conference room overlooking the Pacific Ocean, and I realized I'm miserable. And I've been miserable for a long time. And I learned a really powerful lesson that I want you guys all to think about right now. The goal that I had did not take me where I wanted to go. I was living the cliche of money can't buy happiness. And I began to realize the game we're all playing, it's not success. It's not money. It's brain chemistry. To sum it up in the simplest way possible, the only thing in this life that matters. The only thing in this life that matters is what you think about in your most quiet moments about yourself.
If you didn't get an invitation, you know what I'm saying? If God didn't be like, all right, come on home, like then you still were here with me, you need to be learning. So when you walk out of this place, I need at least 3 things that you're going to do that you weren't doing before or you were doing and you're going to do it better. Does that make sense? All right, now you wrote down, who wrote down the crazy idea? You wrote it down, whatever the crazy thing was. For those of you who didn't write it down, I need you to see my team afterwards because you don't know and you need to find out. You need to know because you don't have no clarity, so you need to know. And it's okay that you don't know, but if you don't know what your crazy is, then we need to sit down and help you with your crazy. Does that make sense? Come on, does that make sense? So if you don't know what you're supposed to be doing for 2020, you need help. It's okay to admit that. You need help, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to help you, all right? So the first thing I told you was you need to walk away with what? 3 things. And you need to do what with those 3 things? Your life going to change if you do that.
When you're all alone and the only thing you have are your thoughts. If in that moment, regardless of your worldly success, you feel good about who you are, you feel good about what you've done and how you've touched other people's lives, you feel good about what you're striving for and trying to accomplish, you feel good that in the times when it got hard, if it mattered to you, you pushed through. That matters. That matters a lot. But the money doesn't matter. And so I quit. And I realized I was just not interested in living a life, no matter how much money there was, where in my quiet moments I felt like I was wasting my life. I felt like I wasn't helping people. I felt like I wasn't connected. I wasn't connected to my wife. I'd been ignoring her for years. I felt like I wasn't connected to my business partners anymore. It was all just about the money. I didn't have a why. Who knows Simon Sinek? Big it up for Simon.